Well, the Three Musketeers are back.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
Which is giving me hope. See, I think they're here because it's a big weekend for me.
Yes.
Celebrating my 40th anniversary. This is the weekend I'm celebrating. The damn anniversary was in January.
That's okay.
But I don't like these stuff in the winter.
It's cold.
Auntie is here. Patty Jackson. It's Curls. It's Scoop. It's Toya. It's Dex.
Yes.
And we're back. Now, there's a lot of stuff I want to cover, but one story I have to save to the end. Y'all know what it is. I have to save it to the end. Will Smith. Chris Rock. Chris Rock is finally talking.
Now, why now?
He's on a UK tour with Earthquake and Dave Chappelle. And this is what he said. Will Smith did an impression of a perfect man for 30 years, but he's just as ugly as the rest of us.
So does that mean you forgive him? Like, what do you say?
And talk about Nicole Brown.
Chris Rock did have a rough week because he made that reference
Thank
about
you.
hosting
It
the
wasn't
Oscars
funny.
to going back to the crime of a scene, and then he mentioned Nicole Brown Simpson, and it was like,
And now yesterday, you want to talk about Will Smith.
But
Chris,
I don't get that though. Like, what does he mean? Like, Will Smith wasn't perfect, so you're okay with him slapping you? Like, we're...
no, he's not okay with the slap, and he did say it hurt. I think
Physically, or...
no, he said it hurt,
Both.
and his ego. All right, this is what I think he meant.
Okay.
Think about Will Smith's image. Nice looking guy, good guy, always seemed to make the right moves, and just a nice guy. For me, as someone who knows him, that was a shocking, even more shocking moment, because it's like, Will don't do that.
He doesn't. He don't step out of character like
He don't
that.
step out of character. So they're saying that he was just doing an impression of being a nice guy.
Okay.
So for 30 years, you saying he was slapping people behind the scenes?
Thank you.
I mean, you can't let this one moment define this man's life. Like, I feel like we fought so hard against that. Like, why would you do that?
But a lot of people are.
They
A recent survey came out. Some people feel Will Smith will never recover
Yes, he
from
will.
this. I think he will.
Yeah, like,
Maybe
don't
he will.
stop.
But
Thank
a
you.
lot of people, there's a lot of jealousy.
That's what it is, Patty. The
It's jealousy. He's a good-looking guy. He really is a nice guy.
Yep. And remember, back in the day, there were a lot of comedians who would give Will Smith flack because they felt as though
He was a soft rapper.
Yep, and he
Went
didn't.
curse and all
He
that
didn't
stuff
do
like
like
that.
the comedy circuits like
Yeah.
everybody did. Like they made it seem like his success was premature. He didn't earn it. But stop
Oh,
it.
yes,
These
he
are
did.
the haters. He definitely earned his slot.
He's been consistent.
He also said, let your real face breathe. Please don't put your mask back on.
And I like Chris Rock too, but now saying stuff like this, I kind of want you to get slapped again.
You
Like,
talking
this
too
is
much.
a bit ridiculous.
You're right, Doc. You talking too much. Will, line him up. If it ain't Will, it's gonna be somebody else. You keep talking like this.
Jada, she got to protect her man now. You didn't know that you.
Come on, Dak.
Take your mask off.
Chris Rock also talked about Meghan Markle and said that she should stop playing the role of a victim. Always about what the royal family did to her. She did do a funny interview with my baby, Don Lemon.
Yes.
Where she didn't really kind of realize she was black until she married Prince Harry.
Don, what the hell said? What?
Yeah, he did. He kind of like,
What?
you ain't know you was black?
It's a lot of us that need that wake up call.
I know. Yep. And
Well, she got hers.
we said all the time, if you don't know that you black, I don't care how light you are. There is a wake up call. There are people who will let you know.
Yep. Don't do it.
Yeah. So he said for her, stop being a victim. Next week, Harvey Levin,
Yep.
TMZ. I'm interviewing him. I got to get his name right before I do the interview. He has a documentary who really killed Michael Jackson.
Okay.
And Michael Jackson's ex-wife, Debbie Rowe, is speaking. This is the woman he married in 1996. She's 63 now. They had the 2 kids. She says she feels partly to blame for his 2009 death.
Okay, Debbie. Now what you do? What was you giving him the pills?
Well, she says she wishes she had done more, knowing that he had this addiction.
Okay.
She wishes she had done more.
You shouldn't be talking.
Yeah, I just like the man is gone now, and I know the interview is here, but it.
Just say you liked him, you loved him, you wish he was still here, and move on with your life.
Because addiction is real. Like that, the people need to really take that on and decide that they want to be clean. You can be there all you want to, But if the person is not wanting to take on that accountability and to make the change, there's not much we can do about it, or the close family can do.
Well, this special, who really killed Michael Jackson? Wait, they talked to that damn Dr. Murray.
I said, it ain't me. I ain't doing it.
I will be watching it, though.
But you know what? There are many doctors like Conrad Murray.
What?
Look at the doctor who gave Elvis.
Yes.
They'll keep, if you give them money, they're going to keep giving you drugs
Come
or whatever
on.
you want.
Mm-hmm.
And fentanyl is killing people.
On a regular.
Who remembers Milli Vanilli? Girl, you know it's true. Mm. Ooh, 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 I love you.
Dexter, you were 3. It's okay. I guess you were 3.
I know them, though. I know the boys. I know
Rap and Fob.
Yes.
It was the musical scandal that
Woo. For that generation, child.
during the course of this 40 years, I've interviewed a lot of people. We had Milli Vanilli at a local mall in our area.
Mhm.
Okay.
They stood on the stage and said, "We're bigger than the Beatles."
Sir, what?
You know
I
what
remember.
You know what I love about
What?
that, though?
What?
You know how delusional you have to
To
be
be
to know
to say-
that you didn't even record the music. You're just out there
I
lip
know.
syncing, and to say something like that.
The Beatles. Who are they?
I love
I
it.
look at them like, and
Sorry,
then come to find out they sing them songs.
He said they
But
know
he
it's the Beatles.
stood up there. We're bigger than the Beatles.
Now, which one said this? The lighter skinned one?
The lighter skinned one.
Yeah, he
Here
was
we
all
go.
the bravado.
Here we go, putting it on the light skinned people again.
Because the darker skinned one, he was like, shut up, I'm
He's
trying
like,
to
you
get this
know,
check.
you-
Shut up.
So you know we pulled a J-Lo. Relax.
But Milli Vanilli, there's a movie coming.
I'll be watching. I can't wait to see
There
it.
is a
see
movie
that,
that you actors do look like.
Yes.
Robin Fab.
Mm-hmm.
Which one died?
The
light
the
skinned
light
one.
skinned one, he passed away.
Rob? No. Fab?
I think it's
Y'all
Fab.
will tell me.
Yeah, I think Fab.
y'all,
So I say-
y'all, grab your phone,
Yeah, I mean,
Dexter.
Yeah, and he was actually from Germany, I believe.
He was.
Yeah, so I want to say
He
that
was.
him.
He
Fab.
had beautiful eyes.
Mhm. He was an attractive man.
He was.
Up there lying.
Up there lying, and I guess the other one was like, "Can you shut up? Because we didn't even sing these songs."
I don't remember it.
They had hit after hit. They ain't sing
They
that
did.
one song.
But I remember.
Blame It on the Rain. I played all these songs.
I didn't remember it, but I've seen video of them giving the Grammy back.
Yeah, they did. They had to get the Grammy back.
wish I would.
It was an embarrassing moment in
Woo.
history. But you see the music history today.
They were trailblazers.
They were actually trailblazers because there's a bunch of
Uh-huh.
people that ain't singing. Who was he?
It says that Rob died, but
Rob.
it's also crazy that the guy who was actually singing their songs, he died too from COVID.
Shut up!
Yeah, recently, actually. 66,
Wow.
Yeah, he died.
Wow.
John Davis.
Wow.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Rest in peace, John Davis.
Now y'all acting like Stacey Dash.
Now, Stacey Dash didn't know that DMX died. I think there's
Woke
two
up.
different things.
She said, I've been 6 years sober. I'm like, you don't know. What was you sleep?
We can get away with not knowing that
No,
John
I agree,
died.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mariah Carey, she will not settle a lawsuit against her brother. Her brother filed a lawsuit because she said in her book, The Emancipation of Mimi, that he was a former cocaine dealer and he hit their mother.
Well, did you?
Former.
Former.
Well, I ain't say nothing bad about
She
you.
will not settle that lawsuit.
You ain't getting nothing.
Mimi said, "You're not getting these coins.
Mm-mm.
You're not getting them."
You better McDonald's hire.
R. Kelly refuses to testify. The Chicago trial is going on now. He says, "I'm not getting on stage."
We
He
don't need
didn't
it.
do it in New
Wait,
York.
He said
wait.
I didn't do it.
He said, I'm not going to testify because I didn't do it.
No, he refuses to testify.
Oh, okay.
So-
We don't need it. You still get comfy.
We know.
Ever wonder why the Fugees tour never took off right before COVID?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Everyone blamed it on Lauryn Hill.
Because they would.
She laid teen doing. Praz was the reason.
Oh.
Wyclef, Lauryn Hill, Praz made of the Fugees. They were celebrating the 25th anniversary of the score.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But Praz was charged with money laundering.
What?
And he's still facing them charges. And the trial is November the 4th, my birthday.
Oh.
He faces 20 years in jail. There'll be no Fuji's reunion.
But you see how Lauren just took all that though. She never came out and was like, "That's not true." That
Well, she said we ain't gonna throw stones at glass houses.
Yes, we're not going to do that.
You know, she had them.
That's true. I was trying to give her some humble credit.
Problems in the marriage of Tom Brady. Undoubtedly one of the greatest quarterbacks. He's 45, plays for the Tampa Bay Bucks. He missed 11 days of preseason and practice. And somebody said, what's going on? He said, we all have problems. Well, the problems is Giselle mad at him for unretiring. She want him home with them kids. She's taking the kids back to Costa Rica.
He said, I came home for 1 week and said, oh no, it's time to go back to work. Pass the ball.
Giselle is doing the Lord's work because she'll keep the Buccaneers out of the Super Bowl. I am so happy about that. This is amazing news. Keep it going. Miss 11 more days.
It's all season, huh, Dave?
But she might try to change, if they get a divorce. You know, he has signed a $375 million deal with Fox. She started adding up the money. Said, wait a minute, since we got married, you've made even more money. We may need to revisit the prenup.
Yeah.
So I think it could get messy, but there's problems there. Kanye West and his feud with the Kardashians. And wait, and even Ray J's on the sideline saying, go get him.
Yes.
I cannot.
Kanye admitted he was addicted to porn. It ruined his marriage.
Why you married him?
Because he was addicted to porn.
Because he was doing porn.
Exactly.
He's saying that him, Tristan Thompson, Travis Scott, and Scott Disick are sperm donors.
You too, Travis Barker.
He said he's not gonna let his kids do Playboy like Chris did with Kim and Kylie.
It's a family tradition.
No, why am I in it?
Thank you. And that's what the family does.
Chris is begging him to stop stressing her out. She's 67. For anyone who criticizes Kanye, he wants you to shut the and worry about your own kids.
Yeah. But you brought us in this guy.
Kanye kind of made sense this time around, too.
He does. Some.
Yeah.
He told Kim, you mad because you half white? You're not going to tell me what to do with my kids?
Well, that came out of nowhere. Like, yay.
But that means he's been sitting on that because he's
been sitting on it.
That's the ether right there.
See, that's why I can't respect it because you've been sitting on it.
I needed a good time to bring it out.
The kids' schooling, they have 4 kids. They go to a school where they teach Kwanzaa.
They got Kwanzaa.
He said, what the is that?
That's enough.
He said, that's made up holiday. Who made up Kwanzaa?
It's Christmas now.
Well, hey.
What'd you say about Christmas?
Well, I know, like, there's like religious aspects.
Kwanzaa's not a religious holiday.
No, but I'm saying like Christmas is made up too. Like they're all made up like holidays. I know there's some religious aspects into Christmas, but the way they celebrate it that's made up too.
Well, he's upset about the whole thing, but they said the bottom line is that Kim is getting back with Pete Davidson.
That's why he really mad.
Why she want to do that?
Well, I guess that was always her twist. Yeah, he was to come up.
Patty, please.
Come on now. And they have said that about him, child. Come on.
He got a third leg.
He'd probably be nice to her afterward.
Yeah.
They probably was like, get up. I gotta go to the next show. He ain't got nowhere to go.
Pete ain't got nowhere to go.
Very disturbing story coming out. And this one hurts because I like Tiffany Haddish. I've known about the story for 2 days. Now I gotta talk about it. There's a woman, and I'm glad I waited because I got more scoop. There's a woman who claims that Ari Spears, who made headlines for what he said about Lizzo, looking like the poop emoji, and Tiffany Haddish, that they abused her 2 children. Apparently there is a video that exists. It was supposed to be a comedy video for Funny or Die, showing them abusing these 2 children. Tiffany Haddish people say it's a money grab. This part got me. It was called The Mind of a Pedophile, with R. Kelly's music in the background. Those who have seen this said these children were abused. Is it a money grab? Did something like this happen? Why did they think something like this was funny?
Right. It feels like all of the above too. It feels like a money grab. It feels like disturbing. Like, it just
Right.
feels like everybody in this situation made a mistake.
Because even the mother,
Right.
like back then, you would have had to given permission, and I'm
Because
sure
this happened years ago, y'all.
Yeah. So were you not in the room when they were filming with your children? Like, I don't understand it.
And then, like, was the alleged abuse happening on the video, or was it
Yeah.
like behind the scenes while they were filming? Like,
Well,
I
it
don't
had
get
to be
it.
someone on the video.
It was
because
on the
people are
video
saying
because
it's
people are saying
disgusting.
it's disgusting.
And it, not saying that it should have never been executed in the first place.
Right.
Like, and I understand ideas, you know how it is, you're in the process and it might sound good, but once you start getting in the process of it, nobody thought to say, yeah, this ain't it.
Not the cameraman, like, hey, I don't feel comfortable doing this.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Like, it's just.
They could face criminal charges. It's very disturbing. Very. Very. And it could ruin both of their careers.
Well, Ari ain't
More
had
harm. Well, she said our
Ari
area.
ain't had one, boss.
But it could really destroy Tiffany's career. So it's more stuff comes out. We'll talk about it. For those, we're getting out of here. We're getting out of here. They're back. Subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up.
Yes.
Leave a comment.
Good to see you guys.
We love you.
We love you guys. 40 years right
It's
here.
not cute not knowing. Let's get a hug. Sorry I didn't do it at the beginning. We had a lot.
okay.
But thank you.
Bye.